Hi everyone, welcome back. This plant right here is known as Papaver rhoeas. This is the variety known as Amazing Gray. And it's literally just one. It would be nice if I had a bunch of these, but this is the first one that I've grown. I also have other varieties of, or another variety of Papaver rhoeas, but this is my first Amazing Gray, and I am just thrilled. I think this flower is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's really, really pretty. Gee whiz. It has all of these different shapes, or shades of purple and gray in there. It is a really gorgeous flower, and it has these beautiful buds. Very, very beautiful cut flower. I can't wait to grow this from seed. Papaver rhoeas is an easy poppy to grow from seed. Here in Northern California, you can plant this and start it from seed as late spring. You can also start in early spring and you'll have a bigger, more mass effective flowers, especially if you plant a lot of them. This plant reseeds on its own as well. You have these long stems and then like these kind of like light green with like a little bit of a gray tint in the leaves. This is literally just one plant, which is kind of funny because most of the time you see this type of poppy planted, there are a lot of them, but I just got one and I mean, can you get over that flower? It is so pretty. As far as the seed pods, what they look like, I have another Papaver rhoeas over here. So this is the type of seed pod that it will make, even though this seed pod is from the orange chiffon variety of poppy. This is Amazing Gray, and I think it's absolutely amazing. It gets to about 2.5 feet tall by about 2 feet wide. That's if you start it earlier in the spring. I have started this late, and it's tall. These are really awesome planted in mass so that you have like a bed of poppies or like a bundle of poppies growing out of the ground. They have average to low water needs, especially if you start them earlier in the spring. I think that the water needs are less overall because it's just easier to keep plants hydrated in our spring where it's a lot cooler, and then the summer sets in, it gets hotter and you need more water. So just keep that in mind when growing this poppy. As far as the sun, you want to place this in full sun. Even if you live inland here in California, you can also plant it in the sun where you get just like 5 to 6 hours of sun a day here in inland California, but this type of poppy does want a lot of sun. And I mean, I still just cannot get over how pretty the petals are. It's such a pretty flower. A great flower for flower design. I would say the shelf life is probably a day, maybe 2 days at the most, so maybe not the longest shelf life for flowers. Poppies don't always have the longest life, but they last quite well for the course of a day. So if you're using this and you cut it, I mean, it'll last until tomorrow, at least, and it'll just be gorgeous like this. The bees love this plant. Butterflies love this plant. Papaver rhoeas, I should also mention, is clay tolerant, where a lot of plants, have trouble in clay. This plant will grow. And it may even reseed. I think it's a great addition to the moon garden because you have like this foliage that's relatively light. My camera's not picking it up, but there is like a blue-gray sort of sheen in there, even though it's hard to see in this video. But it is a really awesome addition to the moonlight garden, especially if you plant like a nice group of these because it's just so pretty. And I think that is about it. That's about all I have to say about Papaver rhoeas, the variety known as Amazing Gray. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like updates on my newest videos, please click that subscribe button. I hope you've enjoyed this video.